Frank Maloney Promotions returns following a 6-week break, and today saw the weigh-in for the English heavyweight title between John McDermott and Tyson Fury. Big Bad John is coming off the back of 2 defeats to Danny Williams, but was fired up ahead of what has been labelled his last chance saloon.
Yeah, mate, looking forward to it. I've trained hard for this. I really have trained hard.
And obviously, you said there 24 rounds with Danny Williams. You've got so much experience. Do you think that's going to count for all the?
Well, I do. I really do, mate. I've done a hell of a lot of sparring for this fight. I've trained hard. You know, I've trained harder than I've ever trained for any fight. You know, I can't afford to lose this fight, so I'm digging in.
Yeah, great support tomorrow night as well.
I definitely will, mate. It's a sellout, isn't it?
Fury, who's never short of a few words to say, is confident he can overcome his opponent despite his relative lack of experience.
17-9. Tyson Fury, 17 stone 9 pounds. What?
Yeah, it's a good fight. Everyone's looking forward to it, as I am. But to be honest, there's only one winner. That's me. McDermott is going to get knocked out. You can show it on Frank Maloney television afterwards.
You like to make predictions. I mean, you say you're going to knock him out. Do you want to put a round and a minute on it? Or?
No minutes, no round, or else I'll be a millionaire. I'd put everything I've got in the buckets. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go for the win. If I get a knockout, it's a bonus.
This would be a good name on your record if what you say comes true. I mean, would this be a step up to bigger things for you?
Yeah, it's a stepping stone. John McDermott's a stepping stone for me, really. Step on him, and then I'm going to step on Danny Williams, step on Sam Sexton, step on Martin Rogan. A lot of them.
He's got to deliver. It's very important. John needs to deliver. He's in the last chance saloon. Tyson Fury is a young man on a mission, plenty to say. But you know, Tyson, even though you're 6'7", even someone 5'3.5" like me looks very tall when you're laying on the floor looking up to me. So, you know, when he goes down, I'll even look tall to Mr. Fury. I like real heavyweight fights, better in certain tournaments that heavyweights take part in. Yeah, I'm a big fan of heavyweight boxing. You know, I'm a big fan of any boxing, but heavyweight boxing, there's something about it, and it's proved that, you know, 10-round English title fight has sold out an arena, and that's, you know, 2,000 tickets. That shows you that the British public love heavyweights.
And is there still tickets on the door for anyone that might?
There's a few. There's not many, but there's a few. But we've had a last order in from a young fighter, Ashley Sexton, making a name for himself. Probably the smallest fighter on the bill. Has done about 200 tickets, and he's just asked for another 100. So he's got to come first. But there may be a couple on the door once we've checked all the figures.
I'm a professional. I get in there and I fight. It doesn't matter what they're like. Whether I'll figure out what to do in the first round. So I don't care who I'm fighting, as long as I'm getting in there and I am fighting. That's all I want to know. But at the minute, I don't know whether the fight's on or off or what's going to go on. But that's just definitely. This was meant to be a mandatory for the British and English title before Bell pulled out, so hopefully the board will press it and pass me and make me the mandatory now, because I know I'll knock both of them out. I don't care who I fight. Like, just give me the chance to fight them and prove what I'm saying. I don't want to be one of these guys that just talks and talks and talks. Just make the fight, turn up, weigh in, and let's get it on.
Tom Dance, it's been a funny day for you today, hasn't it, from what we just said?
Yeah. The doctor just failed me. He said he could hear like a slight murmur on my heart. So now I've got to go tomorrow, 10 o'clock for some heart thing, I suppose.
Is this something that can distract you before a fight mentally, or is this something you wouldn't let affect you?
No, I'm not. It hasn't affected me. It's not going to. So I think I'll pass tomorrow.
Have you got a strategy for your opponent? What have you been working on?
Well, to be honest, he's a lot smaller than me, a lot lighter. So I'm just going to go forward at him, and I reckon I'll stop him first or second round.
Yeah, do you ever think that you might want to pace yourself and get the rounds on the table if you don't get paid for overtime?
No, that's it. Yeah, I don't get paid for overtime. If I can stop him in the first round, I will. Simple as that.
You saw the big guns here today. I mean,
yeah.
That must whet your appetite to get your name up there.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'd like to be a big fight like that soon, But if I keep going the way I am, then it will happen.
The reason why I lost to Perret was basically preparation for the fight. Training went well, but I was moving house at the time and I'm working full time still. So, juggling that, full-time work, full-time training, it just came to a head and just didn't get enough rest basically. So the first 2 rounds went brilliantly for me. And then after that, I just felt I had nothing left. And obviously he's an experienced enough guy to pick up on it. and yeah, and won the fight fair and square. Couldn't argue with the decision. So now it's all about picking myself back up and getting myself out there and proving my worth. You know.
Good thing for you was you probably would have learned more in that one fight than all of the others put together, rather than knocking people out. So this time, what should we look for in improvement-wise?
Just for me to put my work together. I mean, everyone knows I've got power, and most likely as soon as I hit the fella, they're going to go. So it's very difficult for me to say this is what I'm going to do in a fight and this is what I'm going to do, because you never know, if the opportunity comes, I can end the fight quite quickly. But saying that, I'm looking to put my work together nice and calmly behind the jab. I'm not going to go steaming in unless I see an opening. Yeah, and just really, I'm not be phased by the 6 rounds. If it goes 6 rounds, I know I've trained hard enough now to be able to go at a high pace for 6 rounds. So that shouldn't be a problem at all.